and what I stand on. And what I stand on is the victim comes first. Above all else, the victim comes first. What the victim wants is for first and foremost. What the victim needs is first and foremost. What the victim says, does, how they move is first and foremost. What they feel is first and foremost. What they think, their opinions about their own fucking story is what's most important. My ego, your ego, our incessant need to be motherfucking right all the time is not more important than protecting that victim. And that's whether you believe the victim or not. Let's not get it fucking twisted. Whether you believe the victim or not, our goal should always be to protect the victim. And even if you don't believe the victim, you can shut the fuck up. That's how you protect the integrity of that victim's story, or that the accused story. You shut up. You mind your business. Well, if you don't want nobody to have opinion with what you doing, don't bring it to the app. Like I said earlier, if I put a crack rock in your face and you don't smoke crack, what the fuck gonna make you smoke it? If I place the crack rock in your face right now, are you gonna smoke it just because I put it there? If you didn't want me to smoke it, you shouldn't have put it there. What made you smoke crack? Because you can't tell me I made you smoke it. Putting it in front of you don't make you do shit. I really would like somebody that feels like, with the point of view of, if you don't want anybody in your business, don't share it on social media. I would like for you to tell me, if I put a crack rock in your face, would you smoke it? Because I don't even know if I got any answers in the last live. You know? You better than me, because I wouldn't even ask you why you put it there. I don't even need to know an explanation. I'm going somewhere else, because I don't smoke crack. I don't have nothing to do with crack. Crack ain't none of my business. So I'm going to keep scrolling. Okay? Next item, because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Crack ain't got nothing to do with me. Meth ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You can't put no crack rock in front of me and think I'm going to smoke it just because you put it there. No, I don't know nothing about crack. Me and crack have nothing in common. Exactly, General Fifth. If I put an ounce of weed in front of you, though, and you smoke weed, of course I expect you to smoke it. Of course I expect you to smoke it. So if you see a story that ain't none of your business, but you want to be in it anyway, obviously you nosy. Right? If I get on here and speak my business on TikTok and you can't help but get your ass up in it, that just means you're nosy. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That means you're judgmental. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That means you're overly opinionated about somebody else's business. That has nothing to do with me sharing my business on a public platform. Because in public or not, if it ain't your business, you shouldn't insert yourself. Again, like I said, you ain't finna walk in a restaurant and go sit at a random table full of strangers and start inserting your opinion there. You ain't gonna walk into Walmart and start putting shit in other people's basket because, well, you shouldn't have been shopping publicly if you didn't want me to put what I think you should have in your basket. Because if you start putting shit in my basket, talking about this what I'm finna buy, we finna have some words. Because who are you to tell me what the fuck goes in my basket? Like I said, we can apply it to the simple things, but when it comes to the bigger things, we act redundant as fuck. We act like we just don't get it. Just don't get it. If you don't want your bit, don't put it on Facebook. If you don't want people to have opinions of you, don't put it on social media. Okay. Okay. But if I put a crack rock in front of you, are you going to smoke it? If you're not a murderer and I put a baby in front of you, are you going to kill it? If I put a bank bag of money in front of you and you're not a criminal, are you going to take it? Oh, absolutely. Most of them would. That's the point I'm making. And that is proof right there of who your character really is. Hell, the crack rock should be a good analogy too. Because if you don't smoke crack, it wouldn't matter how much crack I put in front of you, you ain't going to pick it up and smoke it. So if you don't feel entitled to insert your opinions in people's business and be nosy as fucking sip the goddamn tea, it don't matter how many cups of tea sit in front of you. If you don't drink tea, you ain't finna drink it. Okay? If you don't eat chitlins and I put chitlins on your motherfucking plate, you're not gonna eat it. So the fact that you're indulging in exploitation, the fact that you're indulging in inserting yourself in somebody else's business is a true testament to who you are deep down. And at the end of the day, if that's who y'all are, y'all just need to stand on it. Just stand on it. Just say, I don't got a problem with that because like I said, people gonna fight whatever battle they feel like they need to fight, however they need to fight it. I'm not here to police how people react to bullshit or, things that were done to them. I'm not here to tell Blaze how to react to Slim. If you and Slim got beef, you and Slim got issues, that is fine, that's dandy, whatever. But stand on why you're doing what you're doing. Stand on proving that you're right about this person. Stand on proving that this person is a piece of shit. Stand on proving that you're, quote unquote, better than this person. But don't make it about the victim. Don't make it about awareness, because once it became exploitation, it was no longer awareness. Once it became more important to you to prove that you're right about this person and not bring awareness to what this person did to their victim. It is now exploitation. It is not awareness. Now, if your platform was I'm here to exploit predators, we'd be all good. But your platform was built on protecting victims. Your platform was built on putting victims first, not exploiting predators. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I don't. Well, yeah, you're exploiting both parties here. Honestly, you're exploiting both parties. When you're doing it just to prove that you're right, you're exploiting both parties. You're exploiting the victim and the predator himself. But stand on that. I will always support and respect people standing on what they truly believe in, what they're truly about. I cannot support someone being dishonest about why they're doing what they're doing. Or failing to see, because maybe it's not even about dishonesty. Maybe you truly believe that you're bringing awareness to the conversation. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe you truly believe that you're bringing awareness to the situation. But once victims tell you that this is not how you protect victims, and you continue to do it, then you're exploiting. So stand on that. Stand on it. Make it clear that this is not about the victims. This is just about me proving to you that I am right about them. This has been a very draining couple of weeks, y'all. And again, I really don't care about losing supporters. I don't care about people spinning narratives about why I do what I do, and I don't care if you think it's whatever you've made up in your mind about why I move the way I move and why I speak the way I speak. Have whatever opinion you're going to have. I'm still going to stand on me. I am still going to stand on me. Exploitation is not awareness, no matter what you tell yourself. No matter what intentions you have. What's the saying? The road to heaven is paved with the road to hell, I think, is the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? So, even if you think your intentions are good and pure, you can be corrected, and you can understand that even though you meant to do right, that the impact was wrong. The impact was damaging. And if you find yourself saying a lot that I'm always the problem, I'm always the one in the wrong, maybe you are wrong more often than you think. Because remember, when that ego gets in the way, the ego tells us that we're always right. That because we believe in what we're saying, we're telling ourselves that we are always right. Your ego will have you fucked up thinking that you are absolutely correct about every move you make. When checking the oppressor within will have you know real quick that your ego lies to you. That your ego exploits you. your humanity, because it has to feed on something. So recognize that sometimes your ego will have you walk in the wrong path, even though this whole time you believed you were right. And so if you find yourself in a conversation thinking, damn, I'm always, it's always me. It's all, and I'm not saying in a reflective manner. I'm saying in a defensive manner. Like, it's always me though. It's always me. I'm always the problem. I'm always the problem. Maybe sometimes you are. Maybe more times than not, you are the problem. Maybe you're not the problem, but you are a problem in the situation. Maybe what you're doing is not for the betterment of any party in the situation. Maybe what you should do is be quiet, step back, and let the cards fall where they may, because you weren't there and you don't know the truth and you have no actual dog in this fight. So step back for a minute and really assess whether your actions, your opinions, your thoughts are going to be productive to the situation or detrimental to the situation. And if the only thing you can take away from it is that you want to be right, then you better recognize that you've been doing a lot of wrong on that process, during that process of proving that you're right. Because anytime proving that you're right becomes an obsession, baby, you gonna fuck up a lot of shit on the way there. So y'all, it's probably time for me to get the fuck up off of here again. Anybody know what time it is? Anybody know what time it is Eastern time? Because I can't. Unless I lock my phone, I can't see the time. My screen is very fucked up at this point. I really can't see anything at all at the top. It's 5:11. Okay. Thank y'all. I always hope that I'm articulating myself in a manner that can be understood by many different people of many different walks of life. That's why, although big words are fun to use, I learned a long time ago that using big words just really only, show that you know how to use big words. It doesn't mean that you know how to communicate. So I always hope that I articulate well enough for it to be understood by many different people, many different ways, from many different aspects of life. Because I do truly want the message to be heard. I truly want you to lead yourselves to the best version of you possible in this fucked up ass world. It's not manipulation for me. It's not a game for me. It's not bullshit for me. This is my everyday life for as long as I can remember. This is the fight that I have been fighting. I know no other way to be. But in order for us to do better, we have to check the oppressor within and become our own leaders. No one else can lead you to the truth. No one else can lead you to your inner knowledge. Only you. Only you. When we learn how to lead ourselves, we will learn how to work together. When we learn how to work together, we're going to burn this shit the fuck down. Because we're going to truly understand that we cannot operate at our truest power in this society. So long as we're still living in it, I understand that the majority of us still have not awakened. And our egos are still leading in our lives. And you're gonna have to learn how to put that ego to the side. It's like I said, we all got an ego. We ain't gonna get rid of it. We ain't gonna get rid of it. But you do need to learn how to put that ego to the side and ask yourself, am I truly doing this for the betterment of humanity, for the betterment of my community, for the betterment of victims, for the betterment of children? Am I truly doing this for the betterment of society, or am I doing this to benefit me? Oh, Miss Lotto. I think every male has a nice size ego that can be shrunken down a little bit, a lot of bit. And unfortunately, a lot of women do too. And let's not get it twisted, you know. Having a big ego doesn't equal big confidence. It doesn't equal healthy confidence. Having an ego too big to contain is a disease. No, I'm sorry, Mandy. I'm so sorry. I mean, even I go back and forth with myself sometimes. Like, you know, is it your ego that makes you believe that, you know the answer to fixing society? Like, I always want to make sure that it's not my ego leading the message. Because, I mean, if it's my ego leading the message, then the message is not even real. Not for me, anyway. But that's just me making sure to check the oppressor within, because your ego can sneak up on you. Your ego can sneak up on you and take over when you least expect it. So if you're not constantly checking the oppressor within, you can find yourself stepping into the wrong way of doing things. And yeah, of course, we all like our egos stroked every now and then. But some of us can't maintain without a constant stroking of our ego. Yeah, I'm okay, Mandy. I've just been disappointed in some of the things that I've seen happen on this app. Um, Particularly the situation between Blaze and Slim. I I cannot support that. I cannot, um, and I cannot hide how I feel about it. So I just felt, because, I did jump into Blaze's live earlier and I spoke my piece. I wanted to make it clear that I absolutely was talking to Blaze, talking about Blaze, when I said that what you're doing is feeling like exploitation to me. That is my opinion. I've expressed that to Blaze on the back end, and I thought I had expressed it well enough in his live earlier, but it came to my attention that he did not think that I was talking about him. But I absolutely was. I don't know if that's why he blocked you, baby. I did not know that he had blocked you. Um, oh, my little Mikey Pooh. Go ahead, Mikey. Get your weight up, baby. Oh, y'all drop some hearts in the comment section for little Mikey, please. Please drop some blue hearts in the comment section for Mikey. Mikey getting big, baby. I love Blaze, Miss Lotta. It's I don't want that to get lost here either. I love Blaze. I really do. I have grown very fond of Blaze and his family. I call him my brother. And that's the thing. When I love for real. If I call you my brother, I look at you as my brother for real. And I'm going to always be real with you about what I feel. Crazy thing, I got brothers all over the East Coast, man. Motherfuckers that call me their sister everywhere know that I'm going to give it to them real. And these are not my biological brothers. These are men that I've come across in my life that, I've inspired to be the best version of themselves that they know how to be. They've inspired me to be the best version of myself. Because I want to be what's best for them, just like I want them to be what's best for me. I would hope that Blaze and I are okay. I mean, there's no animosity or any hatred toward Blaze. This is just me saying that when you allow your ego to get in the way, when it becomes more important to you to prove that you're right about somebody than it is to protect the victim, then it's no longer awareness, it's exploitation. It is exploitation. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That is factual. There's no way around that. If it has become more important to you to be right than to protect the victim, and I commend him standing on that, in our conversation after the live. But in that live, you're agreeing with and co-signing that this is about awareness. That this is about awareness. People need to know what he did to his baby mother and his children. Same thing y'all said about Patrick. Like I said, I didn't like when it was done to Silverback and his wife's situation, whatever. I didn't like when it was done to Patrick Genty. I didn't like when y'all fucking inserted yourselves in motherfucking I Speak and fucking Tasha, especially when y'all sat there for the longest supporting a man that y'all all knew was exploiting his wife and children. I have always voiced my opinion that our opinions and thoughts and beliefs are not more important than the fucking truth. But if it's not your story to tell, you have no dog in the fight, you were not there to say yay or nay, then you're not fighting for the truth. Because you don't even know what the truth is. It's not your story. You're just fighting to prove that somebody else is wrong or that you're right about somebody. And being true and right is not the same. Wait, come here. Hey, Mama. Well, Rennie done woke up from her nap, y'all. So I know it's time to get up off of him now. This is not one for you. This is not a lie for you, okay? So, my little Rennie Pooh done got back up. That was a quick little nap. How long? Hey, anybody know how long I've been on here? So I came on here right when she fell asleep. Somebody tell me what that time frame was. Does anybody know how long I've been on here? An hour and 10 minutes? Okay, so she slept for an hour and 10 minutes. All right, then. Again, I appreciate y'all being here with me. Again, I hope that I am articulating myself in a manner that is understandable. And again, I hope that this live is received with understanding and love, because this live is not being done in hatred. It's not being done in animosity, or it is truly being done out of love. And not just love for Blaze, but love for my supporters. Because I never want y'all to be unclear about what my message is. I never want y'all to be unclear about what my mission is. I never want y'all to be unclear about what my stance is. I protect victims. And if that means I gotta look like I'm wrong, or even look like I'm lying, I really don't give a fuck what I look like to you. What your opinion of me is. Your opinion will never outweigh the importance of protecting a victim. So I really don't care what is said about me after this live. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what narrative y'all try to spin. Protecting victims will always come first and foremost for me. Especially black women and children. Period. And if y'all don't know that by now about me, if my behavior seems odd to you, if now all of a sudden you don't understand what my message is, then you're one of the ones that hasn't been listening this entire fucking time. And I really hate that for you. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here and get. Well, Rennie probably not hungry. She ate right before she fell asleep, so I feel like ain't nobody even here tonight. So cook dinner for what? Ain't nobody home. Just me and Rennie and Danny sleep. Shit.
On the couch in the dining room.
He on the couch in the dining room. Danny? Doing what?
Watching his toad.
Oh, okay. In which wait, in which room? He was on the couch where you were?
No.
In the other living room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Feel free to send me to play that. I was like, I gotta figure out what we're gonna eat. Ugh, I'm tired of chicken, y'all. I'm so tired of chicken. Why am I tired of chicken? Because that's all you eat is chicken.
I eat all
Chicken. And if it ain't chicken, we gotta tell you it's chicken. And we can only pass off one meat as chicken with you. So you don't eat hamburger. You don't eat steak.
I don't eat bacon.
I know you eat bacon, pork chops, and chicken. That's it. And you think pork chops is chicken. So I'm tired of eating chicken, girl. We're gonna turn into a chicken messing with you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna turn into a chicken messing with Randy.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.